They're ready. All in. They're set. This is the fourth. Racing, good start it was too. Got them away in a nice even line. CYWER, Garage Days deep out, gathering speed, trying to burn across as Marchamley, Rockstar Status, and also Dad's Big Headed kicked through. So there's nearly 5 across the track when they settle down. They're a length and a half clear from Serviceman, Wonderkind. Further back, Mystical Man, Beat the Bros, settles down last. Well, it was very willing in the early stages. Garage Days got posted in the early part of proceedings, but now accelerates and goes to the lead for McGruddy. Garage Days takes over, draws a length and a half on Marchamley. The same margin, Rockstar Status with a lot more speed. Dad's Big Headed travels up fourth on the inside in front of the favourite CYWER. On the rail, Serviceman back with the mare Wonderkind. Mystical Man whipping them all in his Beat the Bro. They head past the 550. Garage Days rolls off the riverside of the track, coming to the turn, a length and a half. Marchamley, Rockstar Status now being urged along, being ridden with real desperation to try and hit the bridle. Back on the inside to Dad's Big Headed, tracking through well as CYWER comes to the outside. Garage Days down past the 250 from CYWER. Behind them, Rockstar Status, Dad's Big Headed, deeper out. Wonderkind runs on well. 150 to go. CYWER, Wonderkind coming. CYWER, Wonderkind lifting. Wonderkind, CYWER. Boy, tight go. That's a close go. Might be in the middle. CYWER a nose Wonderkind. And then Mystical Man, the roughie, got really busy late with Dad's Big Headed for third from Beat the Bro. Serviceman, Rockstar Status didn't come on at all. Garage Days, well, it folded up, and last home is Marchamley. Waiting for the numbers here between CYWER and Wonderkind. The two mares going to the line, and CYWER might have just held on for Johnston Porter. There's the number 5's got it. Number 5's the winner, CYWER. Ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. Defeating 11, Wonderkind, Luke Campbell. And 3, Mystical Man, Taj Dyson is third. 5, 11 and 3 are the placings. Great finish in the fourth. In 124.22. Short half head. Short neck of the margins. CYWER for Jason Miller could be just the start of what will be a big weekend for Jason, with Admiration Express, his star filly, going around the short-priced favourite tomorrow in the Natasha. CYWER by trade fair from Flying Flitter for Mrs. S. Miller, S.J. Hall, Madame's Lebelski Taylor, along with Coucher, Hankinson, Bassire, Thorn, Sherry Wooldock, George Pitts, Standing and Trigg, and also the syndicates of the CYWER Broke Syndicate and also the Freo Racing Syndicate. So a good result for them. CYWER with a third victory from 8 runs over 11. Wonderkind by Gingerbread Man, trained by Neville Parnham, written by Luke Campbell for Nev Carolyn Parnham, and also Lynn Sayers at Yarradale. And 3, Mystical Man, the outsider. One of the outsiders anyway. Got right out and was right there behind them late. Universal Ruler, Mystical Messenger, gelding, trained by Zach Tyler and ridden by Taj Dyson. Officially fourth, Beat the Bro from Dad's Big Headed. So Beat the Bros come from last. It's 5:11.34 after the running of race number 4. And Britt's about to catch up with winning trainer Jason Miller. Tenaku 2 comes out of race number 5 this afternoon. But this is a nice one to get off the board. CYWER in the fourth, and now look ahead to Admiration Express tomorrow. Britt?
Absolutely, and Burn You to Survive a bit later on today as well. Jason Miller, CYWER, isn't she tough?
Yeah, she's probably more tough than brilliant. She hasn't got a real good turn of foot, but when she kicks, she can sustain it. Second up over 1400 today, only one trial. She's probably done a good job. She's probably still got improvement, but she keeps it sticking her head out.
She's a big sort of mare. How much improvement was there from first up to today?
Look, she definitely come on. Like, her work's been good at home, and I just think she's probably working a little bit dour this time in. So the plan was to step her up to a 14 and maybe in 1 or 2 more starts, even a mile, and see if we can get her a bit further.
How far out do you think she could stretch? Do you think a mile's it, or even further?
Oh, it's a tricky one because she has the Norton and that on because she was over racing a fair bit last time in. So we've been trying to settle her and just get her doing things right. And then look, I wouldn't, in her second dam and that, there's horses that have got over a journey. So there's something for me to work on, and we'll hopefully, if we can get her over more ground, it opens a lot more avenues.
Certainly does. What about Burn You to Survive? We know last start you were just constantly playing catch up with that foot issue that you did have. How are you feeling going into today?
Yeah, look, he's going really well. Actually, these two galloped together on Tuesday, and Bernie was about 5 lengths too good. So, and which I'd expect that, being a different class of calibre of horse. But his work was really good, and he's going well. So, I think he's improved. So he'll be hitting the line.
Good luck later, and well done on this one.
Thank you.
There is Jason Miller. See why we are victorious under Clint Johnson-Porter, and here's Clint.
Well, Clint, it was pretty spirited there in the early stages. A fair few wanted to lead.
Yeah, there was a bit of pace. I jumped well and didn't look like I was going to be able to slot in anywhere. They all kept pressing, and I ended up working my way into the field. What was good, helped me out.
At about the 600-metre marker, I could see Brandon was getting pretty desperate on the horse in front of you in rockstar status, and it seemed as though you were sort of forced that you had to go that early.
Yeah, definitely. The one in front was off the bridle. He was wobbling around a bit. I just wanted to stay out of trouble. I got out, and by doing that, I probably hit the front a bit early, and she just wanders a little bit in the front. Once that horse come up next to me, but she stuck her head out strong.
That's probably the best part. One of the best parts about her is she's really tough and she won't lie down.
Yeah, exactly. She's tough, and she's probably out in front floating, like not really doing too much, and she kind of catches herself off guard.
Looks like a nice race for Creator in the Bunbury Stakes today.
Yeah, it was a super run the other day. Just needs a bit of luck.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There is Clint Johnson-Porter. See why we are victorious for Jason Miller, defeating Wonderkind, and Mystical Man on the inside runs third. 5-11, 3 and 4.
It's not easy.